You're watching UT 10 News. I'm Chante Brite.
And I'm Elyse Chengery. Coming up on UT 10 News, Toledoans came together to raise awareness on child abuse.
Reporter Marcia Matlock takes a closer look into some rituals of the Memorial Fieldhouse.
And Matt has highlights from some of your Rocket sports teams. Your news in 10 minutes starts now.
Toledo police are investigating the robbery of 6 UT students. On Sunday, just after midnight, an armed suspect approached the students asking them for beer and then their wallets. The robbery occurred on 1000 block of Warrior off of Dorr Street. After taking their money, the suspect fired several shots, leaving one student hospitalized. He was later treated and released.
Kind of take the lead in talking to the suspect and really putting himself in harm's way, allowing some of the other people that he was with, to escape.
A $1,500 reward is being offered for anyone who can provide information that will lead to an arrest.
25 Pink Ladies gave Rocket fans another reason to cheer. UT kicked off National Breast Cancer Awareness Month a few days early during halftime of the Rockets football game. Survivors were given pink football jerseys and an honorary banner was rolled out in the Glass Bowl. Fans at the front gate were asked to bring $1 to donate to Komen's Race for the Cure. Breast cancer survivor Pam Roth was nominated by her daughter Ashley, who says she hopes the award gives her mother strength.
And I just didn't want her to feel like she was alone in it, because I know that there are so many other women out there and families experiencing the same things.
This is the second year UT has teamed up with National City Bank and the Susan G. Komen Foundation to raise awareness. UT students came out to support the prevention of child abuse. Kappa Delta sorority teamed up with the Toledo Children's Hospital and the Brower family to host the L.J. Brower Memorial Dinner. The event was held in memory of 22-month-old L.J., whose life was taken by his mother's boyfriend in 2007. Friday night, a spaghetti dinner and silent auction was held at the Blessed Sacrament Neighborhood Center.
It was a great way to keep his memory alive and to bring all of his loved ones together and the community together to really put a stand against child abuse and to honor little Jason's life.
Over $1,000 in proceeds will go to the Toledo Children's Hospital Intensive Care Unit.
Freedom to read is being celebrated by UT students and professors. On Thursday, UT held its 11th annual Banned Books Vigil. This event is in conjunction with the American Library Association's Right to Read Banned Books Week. Creator of the vigil, an associate professor in the communication department, Paulette Kilmer, is passionate about the issue.
To read freely is to think freely, and anyone who can control what we read then can control how we think. We can't be prepared to vote if we don't have access to information.
Kilmer was joined by over 300 people who participated in the event.
All right, now on to weather. Wednesday and Thursday, we have a 30% chance of rain, most likely in the afternoon. Friday is not looking too bad, a little cool, and Saturday for the big homecoming game, mostly sunny skies, 69 and a low of 44. Speaking of the game, Matt, what do you have for us in sports?
Well, guys, it was a shocking loss at the Glass Bowl Saturday night. We'll have a look at the highlights. Plus, we'll give you a preview of a premier golf tournament right in our own backyard. I'll have all the details after this 30-second timeout.
Some of the most progressive cities have the most vibrant cultures. Here at the University of Toledo, we've made it our goal to enhance our city's culture through the arts. That's why we work year-round to develop programs that bring theater, film, music, the visual arts, and more to our students and the community as a whole.
To learn more, visit utmatters.com.
Saturday's game against Florida International was supposed to be a gimme for the Rockets football team. The Golden Panthers, quite frankly, weren't supposed to be all that good. Heck, they only had one offensive touchdown so far all season. But much like the guy who bought a ticket to the fight, only to have a hockey game break out, 19,000 Rockets fans went to the Glass Bowl expecting a beatdown, and a football game broke out. Here comes the team into the Glass Bowl. It's the best they'd look all night. Things actually started out okay for UT. First quarter, it's a trick play. Aaron Opelt to Nick Moore to Stephen Williams. It's good for 6 points. It's the only touchdown all night. This one good for 3, a 47-yard bomb from Alex Steigerwald. But that's when the wheels fell off for the Rockets. Golden Panthers quarterback Paul McCall hits T.Y. Hilton for a 37-yard touchdown pass here. Julian Reams would pound another one in from 2 yards out for the Golden Panthers. The Rockets would lead 16-14 headed into the break, but would not score for the rest of the game. A couple of fumbles in bad spots for the Rockets. Florida International would capitalize on them. They steal the game away, 35-16. The UT women's volleyball team opened up its MAC schedule with a pair of home games. Home in the sense that they're in Toledo. From the friendly confines of St. Ursula Academy. The locker rooms at Savage Hall are still under construction. This is from Friday night's match against Eastern Michigan. The Rockets fought hard against the Eagles, but couldn't seem to get ahead. Junior Stephanie Kersling and freshman Amber DeWeert had 16 kills on the night. The Rockets fell to Eastern Michigan 3-0. The Rockets had also dropped their Saturday match against Central Michigan 3-0. Stephanie Kersling once again led the scoring with 12 spikes. The 2 losses dropped the Lady Rockets to 8-7 overall. And some of the nation's top golf teams are in Toledo getting a feel for one of the nation's top golf courses. With the 2009 NCAA championships being held at Inverness, 14 of the top 25 teams ranked in Golf Week's preseason poll came to town for the preview tournament. It gives teams a chance to play the par 71 course. The event starts on Sunday and runs through Tuesday.
Well, Matt, the football team took a huge loss on Saturday.
Oh, that was brutal, but you know what? They're just going to have to man up and play on Saturday against Ball State.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a moment with more UT 10 News.
Rockets versus Ball State this Saturday. Call 530-GOLD or purchase online. See you at the game.
With the recent rededication of the Memorial Fieldhouse, UT 10 News takes a deeper look into its past. Reporter Marcia Matlock has the story.
The Memorial Fieldhouse was built in 1931. The purpose of the building was to serve as a recreational facility for students, a place for physical activities to take place. The building served as the home of the Toledo Rockets basketball team from 1931 until Savage Hall was built in the 70s. It was a gathering place where not just the students but also the community were able to enjoy the festivities. Archivist Barbara Floyd explained.
The basketball team was really the city's team, and people would turn out and pack the field house.
Concerts were also held in the building for Toledoans to enjoy, with legendary acts such as Orbison, The Temptations, and Simon and Garfunkel. But these events were not the only time that the Fieldhouse saw students.
For some students, the Fieldhouse was a personal matter, a goal that had to be accomplished before graduations.
Late at night, students would break into the building to do one of two things: run the halls or break into the school gym.
It was just something that, because it was sitting there and it was empty and it was just sort of people didn't know what it was, they might have felt intrigued to get inside it.
For UT 10 News, I'm Marcia Matlock.
Thanks, Marcia. That's UT 10 News. I'm Elyse Chengery.
And I'm Chante Brite. If you have any stories or information you would like to share with us, please email us at ut10news@gmail.com.
And be sure to check out UT 10 News on YouTube. You can get caught up on all your campus news whenever you want. For Chante Brite, Matt Caldbreth, and all of our crew, have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.